Hey guys, I'm back and I'm here to do my December wrap up in my January TBR pile. At first I like to apologize for the lighting. It's really messed up because as you can see from the window, it's really dark out because I just got back from the mall and I really wanted to get this video up, so I have this really bad lamp set up and it's just really crazy. So I would like to apologize for that first of all. And second of all, I have 9 books here that I read this month. So I don't know how long this video is going to be. I apologize if it's really long, but just stick with me, please. So the first book I read was The Demon King by Cinda Williams Chima. I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. I don't know why I put off reading it for so long. It was so great. It was full of adventure and it was amazing. I love the characters. I love how it can switch this points of view switch between Rise of the one of the main characters and Han, the other character, and then one other person it might have switched to. But I love how it switches the points of views, and it was full of adventure. It was just a really great read, and I definitely recommend it. The next book I read was And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. This was amazing. I also gave this one 5 out of 5 stars. It was incredible, a great mystery. I guessed actually who it was. I was surprised that I guessed it. I like how they gave like character descriptions in the beginning, and I just loved the whole mystery and stuff. It really would keep you guessing. Like, it kept me guessing, but I just stuck with my gut instinct, and I decided to choose this one character as the killer, and I was correct on that. But it really does keep you guessing. Agatha Christie is an amazing writer, and I can't wait to read more of her books, so I definitely recommend this one. The next book I read was The Forest of Hands and Teeth by Carrie Ryan. This is the UK version of it, but I only got it for $2, I think, so it wasn't that expensive, and I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. It wasn't amazing, but I really liked the whole, like, they call them unconsecrated, but they're zombies. I really like that whole aspect of it. I really like how they think they're the only people, like, village left, basically, and they just, their village is attacked, the main character's village is attacked, and they have to make it through these fences and try to survive, and it was really epic. So, but it wasn't the greatest writing in the world, so that's why I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. The next book I read is Academy 7 by Anne Osterland. I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. It was really good. It is science fiction, young adult science fiction, I believe. It is about a girl named Erin Running. She is a fugitive, and she escapes into a ship, and that ship takes her to this planet, which I forgot, but Academy 7 is on it, and she has to deal with this guy on the cover. He's pretty cocky and like just not a really good guy that you would like, but then you start to really love him, and I love the whole it's not insta love like everything else in YA, which I absolutely loved about that, but they do start to fall in love with each other, and I think it's really sweet. So 4 out of 5 stars for this one. The next book I read, it was a Christmas book because it was around Christmas, and it was The Christmas Shoes by Donna Van Leer, and I love this book. I love the movie, I love the song, but it was so sad. Like, I felt like crying at every single page, it felt like, but I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, I believe. Yes, 5 out of 5 stars. It was really good. It was really touching. I love the characters. I love it so much. I could totally picture in my head the movie characters and setting, and it was perfect. She was a really amazing author to write this book. I love it. I definitely recommend it to everybody around Christmas time. It is so touching. So, yes. The next book I read was also a Christmas book, and it was The Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, and this was the first time I have ever read this book, and I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. It was really short. I think I read it in a day, but yes, I loved Ebenezer Scrooge. It was amazing. But the thing is, I was reading this, and the first movie I ever saw of the Christmas Carol was actually the Muppets Christmas Carol. So all I could picture was Michael Kang and all them little Muppets and Kermit and Miss Piggy and like all them in this book. It was so funny. But yeah, I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars, and it's a perfect read for Christmas time. The next book I read was a mystery, and it was an adult book, and I really want to start getting into more adult books, but so far I haven't really found one that really caught my interest as much. But the book is called The Book of Lies by Brad Meltzer. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. It wasn't amazing, but it was a really, really good ending in my opinion. It's just the beginning was really, really slow, like the first 200 pages, but the last 100 pages was really, really fast-paced and really epic. Like, I wanted to figure out who the prophet was. Yeah, the prophet. Who the prophet was and what this weapon of Cain was. And yeah, it has a lot of backstory to it, so that's why it was so boring in the beginning, but it was interesting at the same time. So there's a lot of like Superman backstory on this. There's a lot of like Cain and Abel and Bible stuff, but it's not an overload of religious stuff if you don't like that kind of stuff. But yeah, it was 3 out of 5 stars for me. Not the greatest book in the world. I'm still trying to get a good adult book that I really, really enjoy. So if you know any great adult books that I might like, please comment below and tell me some. The next book I read was actually a reread from like 2008. It was The City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. And I reread it because I got the box set for Christmas, and I have not read the 4th book in the series yet, and I really, really want to. So I've been trying to catch up on these again and just like rereading the series. And it was just as good as I remembered it. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, and it was amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. If you have not read this yet, you definitely need to check it out. There's demons, shadow hunters, vampires, werewolves, warlocks, all those crazy little creatures in here, and it's really, really incredible, and I cannot wait to just reread the next 2 books and continue on with the series. I'm so excited. The last book I read in December, I know, it's finally the last book, was Hidden by PC Cast and Kristen Cast. This is the 10th book in the House of Night series. The first book I read in 2012 was actually the 9th book in the series, so I started with a House of Night book and I ended with a House of Night book. But yes, so I know a lot of people do not like this series, and it is not the greatest series in the whole world. It's probably not the best writing in the world. Like, I don't think teenagers actually talk like the way they do, like really bull poopy. Like, who says that anymore? And they're teenagers. I don't think we talk like that, guys. But yeah, I just have to keep reading the series because I want to know what happens in it, and there's only 2 more books left, so I don't have very long to wait. It's more like a guilty pleasure book for me, I believe. I just can't stop reading it. I can't. And I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I don't think I said that, but if I did, I'm repeating it now. So now on to my January TBR pile, and I only have 3 books to show you because I do not know what I will be in the mood for to read after these 3 books. I just gotta go with the flow, I guess, and I don't know, just pick some books off my shelf. And I don't think I'm gonna have too many book hauls this year because I do not need any more books on my shelves. It's like full of books and that I still need to read. Like, I have a whole shelf over here. I have like 3 more shelves over here, and I have not read like half of the books I own. So yeah, I'm just gonna go on with the TBR pile. As you all know, if you had watched my 2013 reading goals video, I want to try to read 12 classic books in that year, 1 each month, and so the month of January I chose to read To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. I did not read this in high school like a lot of people have, and I really, really wanted to. People say it's a pretty easy classic book to read, and I really, really hope so. because I'm not into classics very much, but I really want to try to get into them. And it looks really, really good, and it sounds like it will be easy for me to get through, so this will be the first book I will be reading in 2013, hopefully. The next book I want to try reading in January is Divergent by Veronica Roth, and yeah, I have not read this yet, and I know what is the matter with me. I need to, because it sounds epic and everybody loves it. I really want to read Divergent in the month of January. I'm pretty sure I will, because people say they fly through it even though it's a big book, but I'm pretty sure I will. The words are pretty big and it's pretty far spaced far apart, so I'm pretty sure I can get to it, and I don't know, we'll just see where I go from there. And the third book that I want to try reading in January is City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare, the second book in the Mortal Instruments series. And I just need to reread this one and read the third one, and then I can finally go on with the series again. I'm just super excited to read this again. I love the series so much, and it will just be a breath of fresh air for me to read this. So yeah, those are the 3 books that I know I'm pretty sure I will be reading in January. I don't know what else I will be reading. I'll probably just find a book off my shelf that I have not read and just go from there. It depends on my mood. But yeah, again, like I said before, if you have any adult book suggestions that I might like, or any classic suggestions that I might like, please comment down below. Like this video, subscribe, do all that fun YouTube wonderful stuff, and I will see you all next time. Bye.